What's going on, people? I hope you are all doing well on this fine Friday afternoon. Make sure when you jump into the stream, let me know how you are all doing in life. Is life good? Everything on the lines of that. Make sure, again, yes, you are smashing the like button and you're subscribed. But we are now 75 subscribers away from 2,000 subscribers. We have got big updates regarding Alexander Isak, updates regarding Ibrahim Kanate, updates regarding Luis Diaz. So make sure when you're jumping into the stream, you are smashing that like button. Let's kick it off with Fabrizio Romano's updates for you all. Let me make that tab there for you. Let me dive into the chat first. Big up to Benjamin, my guy. Big up to you, mates. I hope you are doing well yourself. Smash the likes early, people. Yeah, big up to Zia, man. Zia, if you're free, man, join the stream. If you're free, let me know. What's good? I'm good, mates. Hope you're well yourself. Slap the likes and subscribe. Big up to CJ in the chat. Yeah, I just messaged you. Did you? Yeah, I can send you the link. Let me send you the link. There you go, mates. Big up to Isak, Liverpool. Here we go soon. Big up. We are getting Isak. Hopefully, mate. Yeah. Man United don't understand how dusty they are. Yeah, they're after Watkins, mate. They're after Watkins, isn't it? But yeah, man, let's try and push towards 20 likes. We're already on 14. So if you are new, make sure you're smashing the likes and you are subscribing. So yeah, this is what Fabrizio tweeted just now, again, of a retweet. Once again, Alexander Isak wants Liverpool. It's his priority as reported. No talks with Al Hilal, Chelsea or Manchester United. Yes, it is going to happen. Yeah, big up N90, man. Just done a stream with him, so make sure you go and check his content out. Hit the likes and subscribe. Let me make N90 a mod, man. N90, if I make you a mod, put your link in the chat. Add as a moderator. There you go. You should be a mod now. Don't know why he wasn't a mod before, but yeah, 5 likes away from 20. Let's try and get those up. Yeah, man. Road to 2,000 is we're on it. We are certainly on that road to 2,000 now, aren't we? That 2,000 grind is actually becoming a reality. And yeah, we're 75 away, so let's try and push towards a bit more towards there today, if that is possible. Of course, big up to Lewis. What is the bid going to be? How much? I think the bid will be around 120 million. Subscribe to N90 Road to 1,000. Yeah, man, he's on the road to 1K as well. Let me bring up some updates. This is what Craig Hope has had to say regarding the situation with Alexander Isak. He said, Craig Hope on Alexander Isak joining Liverpool. So I do think Alexander Isak will join Liverpool this summer. I'm not going to sit on the fence and say I'm happy to be wrong. Do I think he will go? Yes or no? Yes, I think he probably will. So yeah, he thinks he is going to be gone. He does think Alexander Isak will be a Liverpool player. He's the one that exclusively broke the news. Also, by the way, Ben Jacobs, Newcastle are working on to try and agree personal terms with Benjamin Sesko. Leipzig prepared to sell, but not an easy deal. Newcastle to structure, however, bid is anticipated. Sesko long-standing target for him. And also, by the way, Newcastle, he wants to win it. He doesn't want to just he wants to actually win the Champions League. No disrespect to Newcastle. But yeah, this was the report that Liverpool are readying an official approach to Newcastle after Alexander Isak told the club he wants to join it. He wants to explore and move away this summer. Liverpool readying for a British record offer. It's happening, man. It's happening. It's happening. Alexander Isak is going to be a Liverpool player. It's as simple as that. He's going to be a Liverpool player. He is pushing hard for the move, pause. And his agent is doing everything he possibly can. I don't know if people will talk about his agent. I actually saw some people say, what do you think to his agent? Well, if his agent plays a big part in the part of the move and he does all this to get the move, am I going to be asked? Probably not, because I want him to become a Liverpool player. If we sign Isak, Van Dijk is going to be happy. Yeah, the little hug. Here's a question to the chat. What's the better celebration? Yeah, that one, or where he does the knee slide and he goes like that. For me, it's that. Like that. That's proper sick, man. Big up the chat. Big up N90, man. Footy, hope you're good. Isak only wants Liverpool for Fabrizio Romano. Yep. He does, man. He only wants Fabrizio Romano. Not Fabrizio. He only wants Liverpool. He only wants Liverpool move. And yeah, guys, let me know how you feel about that. And yeah, it'd be good to know. We've got Zia Talks coming on the channel. He's a Bayern Munich fan as well, so it'd be good to get his thoughts and opinions on the whole situation. FSG giving the green light for the Isak deal. Yep, Footy ordering his Isak shirt finally. Look, you say ordering it. I need to prepare to flip and do my 24-hour stream, which is gonna be long. A19 hashtag. Listen, it's R9. I, to be specific, not R. I9. If you see anyone running around saying I9, you let me know, because they nicked that from me. Smash the likes, 20. Come on and subscribe. Yes. Let's try and push towards 20 likes, guys. Let's try and push towards 20 likes. It's a big Friday stream. We're going to be live for the good next part of the next hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half of today's stream as well. Fab, Cray Pope. What, has it been some bombers? Anfield sector. Newcastle. Wait, what? Anfield sector. Let me have a look. So is this what I'm referring to? Yeah, I've just brought that up. Yeah, Alexander Isak only wants Liverpool. This is a priority. My understanding, Alexander Isak wants Liverpool, not Saudi Arabia. Yep. Wait, which one am I bringing up? Let me know, chat. Which one am I bringing up? 150 million. That's mad. I don't think Isak is going to cost us 150 million. I don't think Isak will cost us 150 million. I think simply he will cost you. I've always been consistent. I think 130 with add-ons will get the deal done. I think that's what I personally think. Yeah. Let me get back to the chat. Big up, mate. Get to 25 likes. We're already on 20 likes. Come on, people. We're already on 20 likes inside 10 minutes. Bid when? I think the bid will come tomorrow. No, sorry. I think it will come this weekend. I think it will come this weekend, in my opinion. That's what I personally think. I think it will come this weekend. But yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. Hopefully soon. Yeah, hopefully soon, mates. Isak 130 mil add-ons plus Harvey and Morton. I doubt something like that, but I think 130 mil plus add-ons, 20 mil add-ons or something like that should and hopefully would get the deal done. I'm hoping so. Let me just message. Let me just send a message on WhatsApp. I think it might be today. Hopefully today. If it does drop today, we will drop a reaction to it as well. So yeah, man, chat. Let me know how you feel, man. Isak only wants Liverpool. It's his priority. We have turned his head like it's Love Island out here. It is Love Island at Liverpool Football Club. We are turning players' heads, and there's nothing teams can do about it. Isak's going to be at the recoupling speech, and he's going to be like, "So, Alexander Isak, do you want to stick or do you want to recouple?" He is recoupling. He's not sticking. He's recoupling. If we sold Elliott to Newcastle, be a separate deal, pure profit. Yep. I9 signing coming. Yeah, man. Come on. You already know about the I9 thing, people. Come on. But yeah, we've got over 36 people already in the stream. Nice and early. 46 now. Big up to everyone joining the stream. Make sure you are smashing that like button and you are subscribing. We are 4 likes away from 25. And also, if you are new, we are 6 subscribers from 1,930. So we're trying to keep pushing towards that today. Footy, imagine he'll get on return on Bank Holiday Monday. Why is a Bank Holiday Monday coming up or something? People crying about fair play rules. I don't know, mate. But yeah, big up to my only guys. Zia Talks, how you doing, bro?
Big up, guys. Big up, man. I hope you guys are all good. Hopefully you're good. Thanks for having me, man. You know what I'm
Always, man.
saying? Apologies for being late. I had to get myself coffee and say hello to my dad. Just come back from travel. So, is what it is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, yeah, what you guys saying about Isak, man? So much
Listen,
been going on in the last 2 days to the
I'm in
point that got me
dreamland.
rattled. I can't lie.
Listen, you're funding the move. Thank you very much. You know, it's always good to say thank you when your fellow peers help you out, and you're helping us out with the sale of Luis Diaz, man. I'm sure we'll get onto the Diaz chat later, but in terms of Isak, thoughts on Isak to Liverpool, and Trent went to join the Galacticos, but funny enough, he left the Galacticos.
There you are. There you are. But on a real, um, it'll be very interesting to see how your team will shape if you get Isak instead of a left winger. Um, Now I will say Isak is one of them all-rounded players, and same so is Ekitike. So I'm pretty sure Slot can figure something out with that. Um, but then again, I was having this conversation with a Liverpool fan on like a stream I did in the morning before I slept. Um, because one of them hopped on and had a say. You know, I noticed, and a lot of fans were talking about last summer. Not many brought up this one. Now, I don't think it's the biggest issue in the world. However, I mean, if they're not careful, it could be down the line. Um, your midfield. I mean, apparently you have McAllister, Gravenberch, Curtis Jones. If I'm not mistaken, have you guys thought of getting a midfielder this summer?
I don't. I not when I say I don't want a midfielder. Obviously, I would like a midfielder. By the way, you're a mod on my channel, aren't you?
Me, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to? Yeah, put your link in the description, bro. We've got 60 people watching, so help you out
I'm
in
in
it.
the chat. Oh, okay, one sec.
Yeah, 100 man. Um, yeah, guys, go make sure you subscribe to Zia Talks, man. We already got 60 people in the building, so let's try and get these likes up to 40 likes. Make sure you smash the likes and subscribe. But um, on the midfield situation, I'm not bothered about a midfielder because I'm content and I'm happy with our midfield for another year. It worked
Mm.
last year. I'm sure it's going to work again. For me, the attack obviously needed massive reinforcements with the likes of Diaz leaving, with like obviously what sadly happened to our boy Jota, man, forever rest in peace. Um, obviously Darwin leaving, he's going to be leaving soon. Chiesa's going to be leaving. Salah's obviously only got 2 years left, so he's here for 2 years. We need to buy the reinforcements for him. So we always needed to buy reinforcements in the attack this summer, no matter what would happen. So,
Oh, yeah, no, I
and the
understand.
fact that our attack could genuinely be Ekatike, Isak, another winger in there, mate. We're in dreamland right now over at Anfield. You know, so yeah. I mean, I'm happy with the midfield, but on the attack though, man. If Liverpool sign Alexander Isak, where do you have Liverpool in favourites? for the competitions,
I'm not
especially.
gonna lie. Even though I mentioned midfield, I think you can get your way around it. Um, because of you everywhere else, like your defense is mostly sorted. Your keeper, you have two keepers. Um, Attack, as you just mentioned, you know. Um, I would say compete in the Champions League, maybe even win it, and the Prem is yours.
Yeah, I
But
think we win the Premier League.
yeah, I'm saying the Prem is yours. And then I actually think you can have a go at the champ. I actually think as of right now, you guys are my favorites, the Champions League,
I
because
mean,
you know what it is for me. What it is for me is usually the best squads usually make it the furthest in it. If the
yeah,
best squads, the way that now obviously I have to see how you guys play during the season with this team. But then again, I'm pretty sure Arnie Slot will figure out his ways with this team. I think it's the fact that Arnie Slot is coaching. I mean, there's a reason I hate to say it. My ego hates to say it. That Verts chose you over us in it, like because of when we allowed Verts to go do the requesting, and then he meets Company and Slot. He chose Slot's idea. So if that's saying something. You know, I will say though, one thing that could stop you from doing stuff is injuries. We know how injuries play a role in.
oh yeah, 100.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you guys get injuries, but that's why I think you need a midfielder, to be honest. But it's one of the. I have a question though. Like, hey, listen, it is what it is, bro. I can hold it, bro, because you know what it is, right? If I give smoke, I have to take smoke. It's just I don't know if you know. Before this, I actually thought he was joining us. I actually really thought he was going to join us. He didn't. So,
Yeah.
see, guys, I have humility, guys. Don't worry. I'm not one of those petty individuals. You know what I mean? Big up to Uncle Rod, man.
Yeah, big up to Uncle, man. He just hit 5K
Big up,
yesterday.
Uncle.
So, yeah, man. By the way, people, if you joined the stream so far, make sure you're smashing that like button. 70 people inside. Let's try and get to 40. Let's try and push towards 50 likes. We're already on 34. And make sure you are subscribing to Zia Talks Money. You've just not long hit 1K. So, let's try and get you up to 2K in the
Yeah,
next
man.
couple of weeks. But
We'll
on
try.
on Isak, this is sending shockwaves all across Europe, mate.
Oh,
This is
100, yeah.
because the ball lands at Isak's feet. He's putting it in the ball in the back of the net.
Mm.
The guy does not. The thing is, he's not. For me, he's not a better finisher than Haaland, but he's certainly a better striker.
He's better overall. No, I know what it is for me. Because being a better finisher means you're a better striker. For me, what it is he's a better footballer. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like, by the way, I say the same about my striker, Harry Kane. Harry Kane is a better footballer than Haaland, but he's not a better striker. You know, Robert Lewandowski right now is a better striker than most because his finishing is second to none. You know, and
facts.
that and like once you have it, it doesn't go. So yeah, bro, it's just one of them things for me in which with Isaac you're just getting an overall better footballer. And he can score goals. Happy days.
Yeah, man, we're on fire. It doesn't.
But
It's not really sunk in.
obviously, I know he wants to leave at the moment because of the fact he's not getting 300K a week. Because by the way, that's the news that come up for when we were linked with him Al Hilal as well. Which by the way, I'm not gonna lie. As a Hilal fan, I have to say, I think it was one of them PR things now thinking about it. Because by the way, initially when I done a stream, I'm like, is he contemplating money or what? Because he didn't want to go. Apparently, Newcastle didn't want to, take him, not take him, get rid of him because of when Liverpool first approached. Then next thing you know, Al Hilal, and I'm like, whoa, and they're both owned by PIF. So I'm like, what's going on here? Um, and even then, I was like, if I'm Isak, I think about what I want. Do I want money? Do I want to do well in Europe? He wants to do well in Europe. Fair play. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Uh, like I think there was an element of contemplation there. But obviously, like that's more so to push, Newcastle and giving them money. They're not trying to give money. Liverpool's approaching. He wants to be in Europe now. It's one of those in which if Liverpool get that money off of our purchase, um, they'll probably use that and some more on Isak deal. Boom, done. Happy days for Liverpool. And that's what concerns me, bro. Not like what concerns me, right? Like quickly, is just like you're building not just for this coming season, right? You're building for the next ones after it.
We're
You know?
building for me for the next 10 years.
Yeah. Like
Because,
God forbid nothing happened. Yeah.
like, obviously, yeah, God forbid, but Wirtz, he could be easily in the team for the next 5 to, with his age on his side. Ekatike, age on his side. Alexander Isak can come in this team for the next 5+ years. So we're building for the next 5 years. But I think Liverpool want to smash everything next season, and I think they will. I've got a really strong chance that we can win that Champions League next season, because we got knocked out against a very good PSG side. I know that, but on penalties, that goes our way. I think we get to the final and we win the damn thing. And the
Yeah,
thing,
obviously you need the element of luck from the league phase and all that stuff.
oh yeah, I think we'll win the league phase again, because I think stylistically the thing is Liverpool. I've got so many options now. With the attacking options now, Vert, Salah, and Isak alone will outgun teams. Then, if we want to actually play football, stylistically in different types of formations and and like game plans and stuff, we've got the players to do that. And Arne Slot is proving to be able to do that as a manager. So, I'm so confident for next season. I feel like this is the most confident I've ever been as a Liverpool fan in terms of winning trophies, even in the Klopp era, because this team is just what we're building is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I
It's
understand
actually
that.
it's insane, man. The fact that we might smash our transfer record twice in one summer, in Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak. Normally you see that every couple of years, but the fact that we've done it maybe twice, Kirkes, Frimpong, Maradashvili, Ekatike's in. It's absolute amazing. And the thing is, people are always questioning how we actually affording this. We don't really spend money on that sort of scale and level. And we made 50 million last summer. We've already made 60 million this summer, and we're probably going to make a good 200 million this summer with the sales of Darwin, Diaz, etc. So we're going to be able to easily fund our transfer window. That's why we're always so well when it comes to off the book situations at the club. So that's why our fans have always been kind of confident in that reluctant way. But in terms of player sales, man, one of your guys, they're help funding the window, man. Luis Diaz.
Yeah, yeah, man. Um, Now, it's probably gonna happen, because we've literally withdrawn from Baltimore. I think for now, just to, focus solely on this, because we've been needing a left winger and all that stuff. Um, Apparently, from our side, the reason why our board and our even company, all of them, they're all happy with Diaz specifically. They feel like he's a player that can track back when the ball. They think he's very sound on the ball. They feel like at his age, he can be that guy that can take us. I don't say take. They feel like he's the type of guy that can like improve his game in terms of output. That's what they feel like. Um, Now, personally, for me, I've seen some of your games. My dad's a Liverpool fan and that, so I've seen some of your games. Um, and I do have to say, bro, I don't see Luis Diaz. Now in the Bundesliga, sure, he'll do something, some purple patches or something. He will. In the UEFA Champions League, bro, I'm not sure.
Luis Diaz turns up in Champions League. He scored a hat trick against Leverkusen.
No, I'm aware, but I mean Champions League, like I'm talking, let's say we play in a knockout game, right? Yeah, I have Harry Kane missing chances like he does in the biggest games in your Champions League or something. Is Diaz the guy to be getting us out of the rabbit hole. You know, I don't know if he's that guy, bro. Like the way I think as a Bayern fan, you know, is I don't think for just winning the league. I think for winning. We haven't won the DFB Pokal so long, but I have to think of that. I have to think of the Champions League too. You know what I mean? Like every single season. Like I know in the Premier League, you guys will care more about the Prem, and then Champions League is like a bonus for y'all because for you guys, you think Premier League is the hardest league and yada yada yada, right? Which I don't agree with personally, but it is what it is. Um, but anyway, like because of that, like for you guys, it's like it's come. But for us, it's like I have to think for like league, cup, and Champions League. And Luis Diaz, yes, in the league could do something. Like, don't get it twisted. There are people actually acting in my fan base that this is worse than Leroy Zane. No, it's not. Trust me, Leroy Zane was absolutely bloody diabolical. Like, no two ways about it. That guy was missing 1v1s for fun. I don't think he misses 1v1s for fun, but I do think he does not score enough chances that we need. Or like I feel like, and something I was told as well, and something I noticed as well, like sometimes his decision making, especially after he breaks down a low block, could be very annoying. So yeah, man, it's just I feel like all these things considered, we could have paid a little bit more of that money that we're looking to pay for Diaz for Rodrigo. And I think it's more of like the context of the whole situation that pisses me off more than like the fact we're getting Diaz, as you know what I mean. Um, and then you also have to factor the fact that you guys could potentially either you get Rodrigo or you get Isak, you know, and then that just helps it. Now, obviously, Isak has nothing to do with Bayern. Don't get it twisted, but it's just the fact that it makes you like favorites in Europe, you know, and then now that really affects me because now you're favorites, you win it, you win 7 Champions Leagues. I'm still on 6.
You know my thoughts on Diaz. Like for me, if he was to stay, I'd be happy and content. But if we get a good offer, I'm selling him. Like if we get north of 70 million plus, I'm taking him because it looks like he's not open to the Saudi move. So therefore, in Europe, I don't think we're getting more than 70, especially if they
In
put
Europe,
it
he's
in.
only joining us. He only wants us right now. He wanted
Yeah.
Barsha, but like because Barsha is not happening, the only other alternative option he wants is us. By the way, we're not willing to pay over 80 million. So like 80 million looks like to be the max. But I think that what's gonna happen is I think the board's gonna offer 75. I think, and they're gonna add like 5 add-ons or something onto it. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what I think as well. I think, me personally, the deal will. Be honest with me, Matt.
It will go through. It will go through. Trust me. It
Like
will go.
when that here we go happens, are you happy that Luis Diaz is a Bayern Munich player?
Not really.
Right, I'm going to name you a couple of players. Would you take Leao over Luis Diaz? Come on, man. Surely not.
You know what it is?
Leao is shit.
No. Hear me out. The bar for left wingers is very low. Yeah. Even Liao, no. You know, I would take Luis Diaz over Liao, but that's more to do with the fact like I know that the guy has somewhat of a mentality about him. Like one thing I will give him, he looks like he has a mentality about him. You know, he looks like he wants to play ball. He looks like he wants to work for the ball. All these things. Liao ain't got that, but he is good on his day. Yeah. But I need someone that cares. If that's the case, Diaz is that answer. He can play ball. He can win the ball. The problem is the output. You know, my concern with Diaz mainly is just output. You know, well,
I think Diaz will do well in Germany. The thing
yeah,
is, it more depends on stylistically how you play. If you just play possession, sit back, negative football, then yeah. But if you play to his strengths, which is our let him go on the counter attack, let him try and run out as a wingers, etc. He'll do very well. I wish him all the best, but for the money and a certain man who from Newcastle we can get, I'm sorry, but I'm accepting the deal. It's as simple as that. But
You can, of course. Now,
do you
listen,
do 70 million? Are you is it the price tag for you, or what is it about him that you actually just simply don't like? You're a bit like, eh.
price tag and like the fact like what we're getting for the price tag.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
And then on top of that, you're like feeding into like competitors like improving, like when it should be you improving. Like I'm trying to look at myself. Don't get it twisted. Even though I am looking it up, but like we're not in a position to like be better when we're helping others be better. It's just
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, but
you'll
maybe this is just me thinking now in the moment because like obviously in the transfer window, like you have to do what you have to do, and then obviously who knows what happens as season goes on. We can only judge based on what's happening right now, and for me, based on what's happening right now, yeah, it's just
you'll win the league again.
yeah, which
I'll
might
be honest, mate. I
is
just
like
don't. I
out of
don't.
my.
I know I should have respect for Bayern in Europe, but the company is your manager, man.
Listen, I've said this about company, and actually, I said this specifically after like we lost our verts, right? I did a stream, like you guys can find it. Like Liverpool fans were on my case that night, bro. I streamed at like 4 a.m. in the morning, my time, and like you got bare Liverpool fans in the chat. I'm like, damn, this at this time, like, are you that rattled about what I was saying prior? But anyway, what I said there was the only way company will be respected by so many people, including players as well. Because let's be honest, certain players are not choosing our club because he's our manager at the moment. Yeah, some will do because of him, but like some will not. Depends like how you view the game. Um, he will only be respected unanimously for the most part if he actually does very well in Europe, bro. The problem with company now is he has his tactics and his system is actually not bad. Like to be fair, when we played PSG in the Club World Cup, we actually gave them a run for their money. For the most part of the game, like with Pavlo and Kimmich midfield pressing, our wingers pressing, dropping back, even Kane dropping back. I'm not the biggest fan of Kane dropping back, but sometimes when he wins the ball, great. Like there was one tackle he made for Mendes as well. Like the system is not bad. The only thing I hate about it is the fact that we take forever to like create an opportunity. Like that
Yeah.
slow pass side. Like just play with more urgency, man. You know what I mean? But that's not just the only problem I have. In his in-game management. I feel like when we go like 1-0 down, let's say, you know, or not even just when we go, even if we're drawing, right? Like I don't feel like company's the type of guy to smell danger when it comes to making certain substitutions. And that's why he's just not going to be able to cope at the highest level in Europe. Not because of his tactics, because of his in game management. If he does not learn these things, bro, we're screwed. Like last season, we had a couple of runs of big games. Like one of the runs we had was we played, who did we play? Leverkusen, we drew 1-1. And we lost 1-0 to Villa. Then we drew 3-3 to Frankfurt. By the way, Akitike done pretty well that game. Uh, there you go, the new signing.
Oh my!
And
Apparently, there's been a bomber.
is it a Bamba?
I don't know if you've seen it from Florian Pletzer, but the Bayern have submitted a new offer. They've put the bid in.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
The bid's in from Florian Plettenberg that Bayern Munich have submitted a new offer to Liverpool for Luis Diaz worth more than 67 million euros. Talks between the clubs are ongoing. As reported, Diaz wants to join Bayern. Is waiting for the agreement between the clubs. He can also sign a contract running at least until 2029. The deal could still fall through. Yep, it's going to happen, in it. Diaz is going to be in
Yeah,
the
I,
company.
I'm, I told you, like this is one of them deals, bro. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, man, 100. By the way, we've got over 100 people inside, 110 people, man. Let's try and get these likes up to 60. We're literally 2 likes away from 50. So if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you have done already, and also go subscribe to my good friend Zia here. He's on the road to 2K as well as same for me. So make sure you smash them likes, get subscribing, and Zia, man, here we go this weekend. Here we go this weekend for your new winger. Enjoy
There
him,
you are.
look after him.
Hopefully. Yep, the news just come out. Yeah, news just come out. Yep. By the way, there's more on Diaz if you would like to see from Ben Jacobs or whatever his name
Was he
is.
just tweeted?
Apparently he has, bro. Should I share screen?
Yeah. Go on, show your screen, bro.
1 second. Where is it's a different tab. Damn it. Okay, let me share it. Okay, don't show these again. Anyway, window. Okay, there we go. See it?
Well, I think I need to take mine off and then. There we go.
So
Um.
So it says
All right.
Bayern have again made contact with Liverpool today. As of now, all dialogue is verbal. Liverpool are waiting on a new formal offer and have not yet received clarity on the financials behind one, which could change throughout today or over the weekend.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I think I think we get it here. We go this weekend because
Yeah.
I just think Liverpool will accept it. Obviously, personal terms with Diaz ain't going to be an issue. That's going to be relative.
Yeah. The fact he wants to go, they're gonna be, and they need the money for whatever they want to do, or like whatever you guys want to do. So it's like, yeah,
I mean, is it a bit? I don't know. I don't know if you've seen it on the buying side, but what's the wages he'll be getting? Because on us, he's on 55 grand a week.
Yeah. I asked actually some of your Liverpool fans that were watching my stream about how much he earns because I wanted to tell them how much he's gonna earn. Actually, over here, it looks like over here, he's probably gonna be earning 14 million gross a year, euros,
So what's that about?
around 250 something thousand.
250,000. I mean, it's a big chunk. I don't blame him though because he needs that. I feel like for Diaz, he wanted three things. He wants to probably do one more big move in Europe while
Yeah,
also
269, 269,000. There you go.
it's not a bad upgrade to be fair, not a bad upgrade. But
Yeah, go on, yeah.
I feel like the thing is with Lucho is big up to all the 94 people still watching though. Let me know what you think to the Diaz move. But in terms of I don't blame him because I feel like he doesn't want to go Saudi just yet, but he also wants one more big move away in Europe, while also still earning a decent chunk of cash. Which on that, if that's the standpoint of view for him, then I don't really blame him. But yeah, we have a good relationship with Bayern. We sold you what Marnie for about 30 million quid. And now
Perfect
Diaz.
timing. But we sold you Thiago as well because he wanted
Yeah,
to leave.
Thiago. Yeah, Thiago,
And we
man.
gave you Gravenberch as well because Tuchel was a donkey.
Yeah, I love Gravenberg. I love him. Nah, he's been boss, man.
But I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to keep him, but Tuchel had other ideas. This absolute clown. By the way, can I just tell you guys something? Yeah, never allow Chelsea fans to tell you that guy is one of the better man. He's one of the worst cup winning managers ever. I'm sure you guys seen it yourselves when you beat him
Yeah.
like how many times in the cup finals. Like,
He's England manager now.
yeah, well, guess what? He's gonna make you guys suffer, bro. Yeah, you guys just wait. You guys just wait. He's gonna make you suffer. Yeah, I had to suffer with him. No,
Yeah.
Rods, I'm in Saudi, bro. I know it don't make sense. Bayern fan that don't live in Germany, that's in Saudi Arabia, it don't make sense.
Nah, man. As you know, they want big up to Al Halal though. They did knock Man City at the Club World Cup, so we have to be
Facts, bro. Hey, listen. You
forever
know what?
great.
In Hilal, I can feel a bit better about myself. You know why? Yeah, because I have a good manager there. I ain't got a good man. I ain't got the best of the best managers in Bayern, man. Which is weird to say.
Man,
I
that
want
is
to know something
argue,
funny
yeah.
as well. I know something funny as well. That manager having Al Hilal in the Champions League actually knocked out Vincent Company's Bayern, bro. You know what I mean? Bosh.
I mean, look, you guys knocked out Man City, so that for me is
Dubs.
always a positive, man. But Manchester
I
City,
think we exposed Man City's current rebuild.
yeah, man. I mean,
We actually
what's
exposed it. I couldn't believe it.
in terms of the actual transfer windows as a whole? For you, who's had the best one in Europe?
No, obviously, I think you guys have had the best window right now.
No one's come close.
Because here's the thing. I think Real Madrid are doing something like they're getting in. They got in Correas. They got in your boy Trent. They got in. Who else did they get in? They got in somebody, didn't they? I know they got in some. I know they got in somebody surely. But yeah, they got in Trent and Correa, so their fullbacks situation. I know you're not the biggest fan of Trent no more, but let's be honest, he still did stuff for Czech club. Yeah, we don't need to be petty right now. You know what I mean? So I think Madrid's doing something, but then again, they still have Mbappe and they still have Vinny not moving for the team. PSG, I don't think has done much business. We've done nothing. Barcelona, I mean, they got in that Rooney guy and Rashford. Um, I think Man City has done business, but then they need to sort out their back line, and
Yeah,
they
they
should
need
be
to sort out the fullbacks massively.
no. I
Massively
think
sort out the
I
fullbacks.
think they need to figure out who's gonna be in center backs, who's gonna be their center backs, and who's gonna be there for them because they got eight Nouri, didn't they? They need a right back. They definitely need a right back. Um, Chelsea, I think, is low key doing business. I think if there's a team you need to look out for, is Chelsea.
I said that. Them
Um,
ones to watch.
Arsenal have done better than usual. However, Madueke is still a stain. Still a stain on what you know what I mean? Like it's like they're getting Jokeres great. They're getting Zubimendi great. Mascara, I don't know much about him. But then yes, that Madueke deal. It's just what? You know what I mean? So it's like with Arsenal with them, it's like this thing of like when you try to give them benefit of the doubt, they'll always find a way to ruin things for you.
Not to rub the salt in, but our players. I saw this morning when Van Dijk spoke to Florian Wirtz before he joined. When Florian spoke to the club and certain players, I spoke to him as well a little bit. I'm sure he got the feel for it. I said to him, Liverpool is the place to be. Yeah, my captain knows where it's at. That's why. He knows exactly where it's at. Florian, man, you know what? I won't say I forgot we signed him, but it's kind of mad. This Isak news is kind of even over. It smashed the Wirtz news in terms of people have actually forgot that we've actually got Florian Wirtz at our football club. Let that sink in. We have got Florian Wirtz at our club, potentially Alexander Isak as well. Um, it's genuinely like, right. You're putting that massive Christmas list for Christmas, and you're like, if I get it, I get it. And then when it comes, it's like, whoa, this might take time to sink in because, oh man, I'm praying, I'm just gonna keep praying, that we can get a deal done for him because Benjamin Sesko looks like he's going to Newcastle. Yeah, man, Benjamin Sesko.
Benjamin Tesco settings.
Yeah, Benjamin Sesko, mate. What's your thoughts on What's your actual thoughts on Benjamin Sesko? Do you think he'll do well in the Premier League? Because obviously, I know you watch Bundesliga more than me.
Yeah.
By the way, people, let's try and get these likes up, man. Let's try and push towards 60 likes if we can. We've still got over 90 people in today's stream, so let's try and smash these like buttons and get subscribed to the channel if you haven't already done so.
You know what I think, bro, with the whole Sesko thing? I think he's one of those guys that has the physical attributes for Premier League, but he doesn't have the IQ. And I feel like his finishing is absolutely like, don't get it twisted. I know he scored 12 goals, but like, you're a striker and you're scoring 12 goals, that says enough for me. Because there's a lot of chances he gets, by the way. You know, he has the likes of Xavi Simmons creating for him, even a Panda creating, and all these others. And like, you have David Raum, by the way, left back. He likes to push up, make crosses into the box. Henriks, right? Right by. And it's just, he's not finishing as much as he needs to be finishing, bro. You know what I mean? Now, my concern if he joins Newcastle or any Premier League club is that sure he'll score a few goals, but will he score in? By the way, like, you're going to replace Alexander Isak here. I want like deep that for 1 second. The downgrade will be massive.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Like, I will be honest. I don't give a sod what Newcastle are doing. If they bring in the worst striker in the world, I don't care. If they bring in another good striker in the world, will I care? Probably not. So for me, as long as we get Alexander Isak, respectfully and politely, I don't really care what they do. And also, they want Whistler as well. So they're looking to probably get him. So I mean, that's not too bad, but yeah, Whistler and them, man. Yeah, that's kind of long. I will be honest. That is long.
Yeah.
It just means they are resigned to losing Isak. Facts. Yeah, man. Facts. Big up the chat, man. But yeah, in terms of Liverpool, man, you're frightened. You're frightened, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, Fabrizio confirming this morning. He tweeted this about an hour ago. Once again, Alexander Isak basically only wants Liverpool as his priority, as reported. No talks of Al Hilal, Chelsea, Manchester United. I believe the Al Hilal thing is kind of just easy to kind of link him to Saudi owners. Yeah, we'll put that two and two together.
I'm
Just
not gonna lie. I think it's just because he was pushing for the 300,000 from the Newcastle.
yeah, so they kind of just like link him to that because they're thinking maybe Liverpool aren't going to pay that.
PIF. If yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why people are. See what else is for. So is there actually just no Bayern Munich news right now for you guys in terms of the champions?
Bro, bro, the thing is, we've not done. The thing is, we've been taking our sweet time with the whole thing. That you're not getting as much news with Bayern. You just
What is it? Madden
you'll
the
get
Goat?
like you'll get inside Bayern news from like Amias and Mia page or something, but like that's about it.
What is it? So you guys like madly down bad then?
We're down bad, bro.
Oh man, no, your downfall of your club. Not like to like rub the salt in, but the downfall of Bayern, man, is mad. Yo, you guys, do you want to know who you guys need back? What's his name? Flick.
Bro, we had a chance to get him. That could have been the difference between us having good summer now and not.
Yeah. Shit.
No,
Yeah.
no joke. But you know what it is? I know it's easy for people to target Vincent Company, which fine. But bro, I think it's more than Company. Like, I feel like as a Bayern fan, I have to address the people upstairs are the bigger problem than Company. Because to be fair, as I mentioned already, like some people wouldn't mind Company's style of play, But a lot of Bayern players, once they're here, they actually don't mind how Company coaches. It's just his in-game management is poor. But like, like the culture that we have at this club, especially like I think the biggest downfall we've had starting was when we sacked Julian Nagelsmann at the time that we did. for Tuchel. And I think ever since that moment, managers and players are looking at that and they're like, you're unsafe at any moment given in time. Yeah, it's not like if you don't perform start of the season, but no, it's like even towards the end when you're like somewhat doing something, you could still be gone. So I think they're looking at that and they're like, nah, not for me. Not for me, bro.
I saw Polinia could be going to Tottenham. Now.
Tottenham, yeah.
You could generate some cash.
Yeah, true. But my concern is then who are we gonna get in midfield to replace him?
Here's a question, right? As you what Al Hilal and Bayern. If you could have Al Hilal's money income and swap it for Bayern, would you do it?
I mean, the thing is, Bayern already low key has money though.
Not really, because you.
No. Obviously, PIF is different, but the reason why I'm telling you, like the point I'm trying to make here is that it doesn't really matter. Does that make sense? Because even when we have some sort of money, it's like we're still not doing business the way that we should be doing it. You get what I'm saying? Like Bayern's one of them clubs that have benefited out of 50+1 rule because they've been winning for so long. You know, it's like when you win for so long, you already have so much money, you have so much fans, you have so much this, yada yada yada. Like our fan base worldwide is actually underrated. You know, like from not like we have fans obviously Germany, places in Europe, America, East Asia, some in the Arab world. I wouldn't say like there's a decent amount, me included. You know, like there are there are like massive support for Bayern, you know, um, but they and that's why we've generated hella sales from fan memberships, shirt sales. At one point, we generated most revenues. Like I think that was around 2013, not 2013, 2023. We generated the most revenue for shirt sales. I think that was at the time when was it Sadio Mane joining?
Yeah.
Oh no, Harry Kane. I don't know. At the time, Harry Kane joined.
We sold Mane to you in 2022.
Yeah, so Harry Kane. Sorry, the time when Harry Kane joined, most sales, right? Like we've generated hella shirt sales, bro, and all that stuff. And even years prior, I think even the time when we signed De Ligt, Mane, and all them guys, like sales. You know. But the thing is, the board, they're very overprotective with their funds because the way they see it, first of all, Salih Hamadic, our old director, he signed Leroy Zane, and when he extended certain contracts after our 2020 Champions League run, he decided to pay them more money, and now that's getting into the detriment of how the wages are managed, certain decisions being made, all that type of stuff. They're concerned that if they basically make a decision in which they focus on getting a player and not focusing about the financial side, that they could end up being the next Barcelona. That's what they're worried about. But what I feel like they fail to understand though is DFL is not really as much in the way of Bayern as La Liga would be on the way of Barcelona, for example. You know, I don't think they kind of get that, and because of that, we suffer, man. And then also here's another thing: we win the league nearly every year, so we go like somewhat like quarterfinal minimum of a Champions League, right? So we generate somewhat of funds regardless, right? On top of the fact of when we used to compete for so long and we don't spend as much, whatever, right? Like, surely you have certain amount of funds to like use it to spend it on certain players. I'm not telling you go splash the cash like how Liverpool are doing it right now. All I'm asking you is splash the cash on certain players, you know, like the Voltamad, right? They want if they're looking for 65 million. Now don't get it twisted. I know Stuttgart are trying to play big bollocks, all that stuff, you know. I get it. Like I get that they're doing that and they should know their role, kind of. But they're the ones that have the player, right? Baltimore wants to join us. Sure, I know we could force the move, but If you're that serious, why don't you just force the situation? You know, I just feel like them being too patient for monetary reasons is why we end up paying the price. You know, it's like, yeah, be patient, but don't be patient blindly. Um, so yeah, there's so many things I could be telling you right now, but like, yeah, it's just that's the problem. I could tell you so many problems, and it's all linked to one thing: their focus on monetary protection.
I do feel sorry for like for like you guys because obviously you do win the league every year, but I will be honest, man. Like if we played you, man, in the Champions League, I think we beat you. I actually think we beat you very comfortably over a two-legged period because you guys haven't even done that well in the Champions League in the past few years. I know you got to the semi-final against Madrid a few not
But
massive.
that was because we beat Arsenal, though. Like, come on, Tuchel versus Arteta. Like,
Yeah, you did. Don't forget, you did beat Arsenal. You
yeah,
won your annual Arsenal trophy.
there you are. There you are.
What do you think to Arsenal though? Actually, on Arsenal, what do you think to Arsenal?
Bro, I
Real
just think
quick.
that I just think they're babies in the game.
Yeah, I will be no, like Arsenal as a whole. Like, do you think Mikel Arteta should get sacked?
Bro, the guy should have been sacked ages ago.
Yeah, same. Yeah, facts. He should have been. But to be fair, that is Arsenal. That is Arsenal for you. So that's no
But
surprise.
that's why, again, like that one semi we made, and it took us beating Arsenal and Lazio prior. Come on now, like, you know what I mean? Like, let's be real. When we play like teams that can actually beat us, we don't win. Like the only time I would say it's a respectable loss was when we played PSG the year after we won it. Like, because we lost Lewandowski, Goretzka at the time was still somewhat on form. Like, that's more respectable, you know. And Neymar was balling out, Mbappe balling out, whatever. You know, it is what it is. But other than that, Villarreal, poor. City, the whole Tuchel thing, like Nagelsmann signing, Tuchel hiring, ruined everything. Because that was actually our best chance of winning after the 2020-2021 thingy, you know? Um, and then 24, we saw what happened. Well, beating Arsenal, then losing to Madrid, bottling it like that. And then last year, Inter Milan, comfortably Inzaghi bossing company both legs. Like, you know, yeah, Bayern gave Inter a go, but if we can't score our chances, you know, and if we're taking
Yeah.
forever to create even more chances, like can slow blocks, like how do am I supposed to expect us to win? You know.
Facts. No. You know, to be
So
fair,
you
you're
saying what you're saying is it's not out, it's not out of realm of possibility.
no, you're not. No, you're not wrong. Do you mind holding the fort for a minute, bro? While I just go toilet.
Mm.
Yeah, big up, man.
Hey, big up to React's community here, the Liverpool community. But big up to Bang, man, my guy, man. Salam, man. Happy Jum'ah Mubarak, Ji. Hopefully you're good. Um, slap the likes and subscribe, man. Hey, are you guys gassed about the whole incident? Do you guys think it happens? Like, chat, let me know. Are you guys also happy with letting Diaz go? Like, did you want him to go, or do you want him to stay, or you did not? Did you not mind? Did you not care? What are you guys saying, chat? Hey, big up to Bang, man. Isak comes. Isak will be a red. Diaz wanted him to stay. But the price is right. I don't think the price is right, man. Hey, listen, don't be shameless, Benjamin. Don't be shameless, bro. For the right price, he can go, mate. Tabang, he is a baller, I agree. But Tabang, when you have Harry Kane dropping deep, yeah, and you need someone to score, bro. Tabang, you know me, bro. I had Leroy Sané 1v1. Like, you think Diaz can do what Sané was supposed to be doing? Bro, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Musiala Benjamin is injured for. How long is he injured for? He's 5 months, they said, but like I think he should be like back around January. Not January. They'll save January, but I think in my opinion, he should be back by February, March. I don't want to rush him back, especially like when we're gonna need him at the end of the season. Yeah, Tabank, 100%. I agree with you, but let's be honest. Zane was already putting work rate. The guy just couldn't finish. Hey, 6 times. Anyone's better than Zane. Zane's a prick. Like, sorry if but like, I have passion when it comes to talking down on Zane. Bro, hate watches happening on Galatasaray. My God, man, the idiot was gone. Sick of this. Let him go. Don't. Hey, by the way, Paul Johnson, I'm guessing you're a Newcastle fan. I'm from Saudi Arabia, so like I also would like Newcastle to do well, and I hope that he don't leave. But listen, bro, this is what happens when the board ain't paying up the money he wants, isn't it? He's trying to value himself, and Newcastle ain't seeing that value for some reason. So.
Listen, you don't want him, yeah? We'll take him off your books. Listen, I'm taking him, mate. Simple as that. We're coming in, and he's coming to Anfield, mate. He'll be loved. He'll win a butt ton of trophies, and yeah, man. Yeah, big up the guys, man. We've got 80 people still watching. Let's try and push towards 75 likes if we can. Make sure you subscribe to Z. See, how many subs you on, bro?
At the moment, I think I'm on 1,000. Let me check for you on my studio, on my phone. 1,018 at the moment.
Let's get that. We can get that to minimum 1,830. Let me put your link in. You know what? I'll put the link in the description for you, mate. So if anyone's watching on the playback, go to the description, and the link will be in the description for you if you like. If you want to watch his content, talks. He also doesn't just do like Bayern and Al Hilal stuff. He does do like other club like stuff and that. So yeah, make sure you're doing all that, man. Because big up to my community. But yeah, man. Fucking, I actually can't believe we're actually getting Isak. But yeah, I'll tell you what. Yeah, there's a lot of Toon fans that gave me. I uploaded a TikTok. I got over like 300 censored, abused comments. So if we sign Isak, I'm going through each individual and I'm cooking all of them. Simple as that.
Are they Newcastle fans or something?
Yeah.
Or rival fans?
Insecure, man. Could Verts be the key to unleashing Nunes? No. Nunes is off, mate. I think Fabrizio even said he'd be surprised if Nunes is here come the first game of the season, let alone gone. The thing is, it doesn't matter who's playing the ball to me. It doesn't matter if it's Florian Wirtz or me.
I won't be shocked if we take him Hilal off you guys, bro. Because by the way, there are some serious.
There is. There was a report last night.
No. It's about. I think Hilal will actually approach the Nunes deal. Like he might be.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, this is from Ben Jacobs. Darwin Nunes remains an option for Al Hilal. Internal talks taking place over the weather to approach Liverpool with key input from Inzaghi first.
Yeah, so basically, from our end, I can tell you, it all comes down to if Inzaghi is happy with like having Nunes at the club.
Are you taking Nunes Al Hilal?
No, but one thing I will. But no. But here's one thing I will say. Yeah, one thing I will say is this: if there is somebody that could improve a guy like him, it is Inzaghi. That's one thing I can tell you. And also, it's in the Saudi League. That's something we have to keep in mind. The only reason why I don't want him is because, let's be honest, man, I'm not trying to be thinking about, he can improve him. He can do this. He can do this. Is there a possibility? Sure. I've seen Inzaghi improve Marcus Thuram and Lautaro Martinez, And to be fair, they're actually better than Nunes, in my opinion, right? But like with Nunes specifically, like I'm not trying to worry about Inzaghi can improve him. This. I need guarantees, right? We have. By the way, the only reason why we're looking at a striker is not because Mitrovic is a bad striker for us, because he's been very important for us. It's the fact that he gets injured so many times, so we can't be relying on Mitrovic. You understand what I mean? And we have Marcus Leonardo, and we saw how he played in the Club World Cup, even though he scored twice against City. Like, we could be doing with another striker. I with Al Hilal though, I am annoyed that they were forcing the whole Osimhen saga, because they were trying to offer the entire dunya, and like the guy would still say no. Like, okay, I appreciate you trying to actually pay the money and pay the wages, all this stuff. Like, you're doing the complete utter opposite to what Bayern is doing. Thank you. But if the man don't wanna, move on. You get me? Like, stop wasting your time trying to be offering your life to them. And nobody cares about that. We care about getting things done here. So, listen, if they're gonna go on to, I actually think they should be. You know what? There were other options. Like, apparently, Ollie Watkins is 40 mil. If he's 40 mil, go get him.
Oh, Ollie Watkins.
Bro, he was one
Really?
of the options. Ollie Watkins. There was Mateta, even Sesko at one point. Sesko doesn't want to join Saudi League, I think. Same with Vlahovic. Thank God. Bro, there are options out there. I mean, if Nunes wants to go to Saudi, like, fine. But one thing I'm worried about with Nunes, I don't think he'll play bad on the ball in the Saudi League. I actually don't. I think his finishing, man. His finishing will piss me the F off, isn't it?
I wish you good luck with him. The thing is, you know what? Like, when I say he's not terrible, he's
like on the ball. I don't think he's as bad as your fans make out, because I've seen him at PK.
He isn't. Our fans do overreact. He isn't as, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to gas him up like he's amazing, God, but he's not as terrible as people think. Oh my God, he's that bad. He's not as bad. Like, he's not like dog shit. He's dog shit, but he's not dog shit.
No, you know what it is for me? I think on the ball, he's not as bad as people make out. He's still very quick, all that type of stuff. Like, you can get something out of him, like, during an overall game in 90 minutes. I just feel like the finishing is jarring to see. Bro, my dad calls him Hamar every time he sees him 1v1, bro. Like, my dad literally calls him it means donkey. It's jarring, bro. Like my dad doesn't follow Liverpool like how you guys do, or like how I do with Bayern and all this. So sometimes my dad will be asking me questions about the guy, how, you know what I mean? Like how was he at this? And I'm like, this, and oh yeah, it looks like he's because he's been playing dog shit this game. Like, and he thinks manager should sub him off and all that crap. Like, it's just, oh my.
What's more jarring? Al Hilal spending maybe 70 million or 60 million? No, so let's say 70 million, because you guys have got the dough. Or Bayern Munich paying the money for Luis Diaz. Which one makes you more mad?
Oh, the Bayern 100%. Because I feel like Darwin, I'll tell you why. Now, let me tell you why. Again, the context, right? So, the context of the situation is, we're funding you, getting Diaz. It's not going to be as, much of an improvement as to what we had with Zani, all that stuff, right? Like, still not going to help us. And then, with Al Hilal, I know that for some weird reason, yes, he won't be great, Darwin Nunes, at all. But I feel like for some weird reason, because he is going Saudi League, he's joining Al Hilal, Inzaghi's the manager. Like, you again, something could be fueled onto Nunes. Something, Hell, maybe Diaz, something can get fueled to him as well at Bayern. I'm not saying it can't. But there's more, let's be honest, the competition at Bayern in Europe. Yeah, let's be honest. Are we more likely to win the Champions League, Bayern, or is Hilal more likely to win the league and Asian Champions League?
Um,
Hilal more likely to win the Saudi League and the AFC Champions League. That's my point. You see
he's an
what I'm trying to
outstanding
tell you
player.
now? Like by the way, Al Hilal. Yeah, we are like the Real Madrid of Asia. Yeah, like we have 19 league titles. Yeah, which is like literally 9 more than the second place, which is Etihad. Yeah, they have 10. Yeah, we have 4 Asian Champions League. That's the most of any Asian team, right? We have 11 cups, Kings Cups, right, which is like the equivalent of the FA Cup. One more than Etihad, I believe, right? Like the point I'm saying is like we are like the most decorated team in the continent. So like why would I, and we're usually that type of team that finds a way to like win. Usually. Even if we lose, we improve for the following year. So why should I not be comfortable to Hilal? You get me? Like Hilal are putting themselves somewhat in position. But we got in Theo Hernandez, who have Cancelo on the other side in the fullback areas. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and you saw how we played in that Club World Cup. If Inzaghi just made substitutions earlier, we actually could have had a chance against Fluminense.
I actually wait. You guys got knocked out in the semis, right?
Quarter final, we got knocked out to Fluminense, and then Chelsea beat them. My point is,
Oh
we
yeah,
could have been
yeah,
playing
yeah.
Chelsea, but the problem was Inzaghi took too long to make substitutions. If there's one thing I need Inzaghi to fix is make subs earlier. Yeah,
Yeah,
because the subs he
what?
made were the right ones. It's
Yeah, and
just he
what's going to happen? You when Darwin's frustrating you, he's not making that sub.
maybe, hey, maybe, yeah, maybe.
Listen, I love the Saudis, man. You know, for boxing and everything like that. So big up to
Hey, yesterday I went to a concert as well, bro. Part of esports World Cup thing that they're doing.
Well, I'm coming Saudi next year, man. So I might have to, speak to a few people over there. See when Liverpool's got more dead wood, might come in and chop it up. Nah,
Hey,
big up to
listen, you're
Saudi.
welcome, bro. You're always welcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, because me and a couple of my boys, man, we're gonna come to Riyadh, man, and we're gonna ride some camels on that. We're gonna come
Quad
for like
bikes,
a
man. You
week.
have to, bro. If you're gonna ride camels, you better ride quad bikes as well, bro.
Oh yeah, 100, man.
Bro,
I'm
over here, by the way, the most popular, like one of the more popular things to do in the desert, but especially in the winter, because in the summer, by the way, it's absolutely jarring by the heat and all, right? Like it's quad biking. Like people, they live off that, bro. You know what I mean? It's crazy work. Um, people even like over here, people over here. But here's, you know what it is with the Saudi though, and not many people talk about this. You know how like in the UK, right? It's like it's common that like people, like not just UK, even Europe, like in general, like people could like lose lives over robberies and all that stuff. Over here, it's not the case. You know how people lose lives here?
like
Like
just dying
driving,
from the heat.
driving. The driving over here is diabolical, bro. Some people, sometimes I'm driving late at night, yeah, and then I randomly like see like cars like drag racing between like some like monster like pickup truck and some like Dodge, bro, and I'm like, and they're like doing drifts, and I'm like, shh.
How far are you away from Riyadh?
I am in Riyadh.
Oh, you live in Riyadh?
Yeah, bro, I live in
Oh,
Riyadh.
I didn't know you lived in Riyadh, man. So, yeah, because when I come to Riyadh, man, I'm gonna do a whole week there. So we're obviously we're planning the trip. Like we're gonna get all the money together, everything that will be needed for the trip, and then once we see like a boxing event that gets announced, well, they're gonna like bang, like let's get
Bro,
tickets, like.
I'll host you, bro. Trust me. Over here, bro. Don't prepare too much money, bro. Because I'll probably have to like help chip in for you guys, man, bro. Listen, hospitality, bro, has to be 100%. Listen, bro. By the way, I'll tell you something, bro. Over here, I don't know if P. Saudi's told you in that boxing event, bro, but people are willing to fight encounters to pay for one another. It's ridiculous.
I need to do it, man. and a lot of, when I can't remember who I brought it up to. Someone's like, "Oh, you got any holidays coming up?" I'm like, "I want to go to Saudi next year for like a big boxing event, just like
Yeah,
the
you're
whole
what, bro?
experience."
Pull up, bro. Pull up, bro. I'm telling you, man. By the way, you know when I go to these boxing events in Riyadh, I see a lot of people from the West pull up. And from East Asia, bro. It's
How many people from the UK would you say go for when you? Because obviously
bro,
you
a
live in
good,
Riyadh.
a
Do you see a
good.
lot of British people
I
pull
would
up?
say percentage wise, I would say a good 40%.
Shit. So
A good
I
35,
won't be
forty
like one of the
percent
only Brits out there that's just like,
Yeah, no, 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 bro. There's so many British, European people, American people. Like, bro, it's ridiculous. Bro, I met Joel Bayer once at one of them boxing events. The Cheeky Sports Dave guy that does podcast with Rio Ferdinand.
oh really? Yeah, all right.
Yeah, yeah, and that was before we played ours. Bro, I met him at that event. Like, I was like, that Joel Bayer, what the? And I approached. Actually, let me see if I have the clip. I still have the clip, bro. It was funny. So, because I was sending a clip for a friend of mine who's an Arsenal fan.
Yeah. No, I love the Saudi people, man. That's why I have a lot of respect for them because when they
Dubs.
came over for the big event last year when Joshua fought at Wembley, like the
Mm.
amount of people from like Saudi that traveled over, and I was just chatting to them, like they're such like genuine down to people. And then obviously went to the boxing like what last week. A load travelled
Yeah,
again.
he was.
I
You're the third.
swear. Yeah, man. I met a lot of famous people at the event last week as well. So I need to go. I need to go, man. Didn't you? You know, Riyadh. Is there a place in Riyadh where it's kind of like Times Square and it's got all the screens?
Oh, Boulevard City.
Yeah, I want to go there, man, as well because
Brother,
they
I'll
did
take
it
you
for
to
the
there and
boxing.
I'll take you to
It looks
Diriyah as
fucking
well.
sick.
Dira. Actually, I'll take you to Batha. Batha, you need to go Batha.
I'll take Nunes at Newcastle. I mean, you can have him if you want,
Yeah, yeah, you can have him, bro. Take him, take him.
but obviously we're taking your man in it. But no, I actually think we could get if Al Halal are willing to pay big dough, and Nunes is willing to go. Listen, what we say, 90 million? I reckon we can get 80 million off you minimum.
They are.
Maybe 90, maybe 100. Okay, maybe not 100. Probably I reckon we can get a solid 70 million from Al Halal for Nunes. A loan. I'm not doing a loan. No thanks. I want straight up cash and it's goodbye. Because what happens if he does shit over there and then they're like, yeah, nah. Nah.
They are.
I still can't believe we turned down that big bid from Al Nassr, man.
By the way, Nasser are still there. By the way, you know, out of the big four, and Nasser are
Mm.
like the most like they're like in the worst situation.
Yeah, Al
Uh,
Nassr, man, they're in the mud.
but you know what it is? Like they have obviously they all have money. Like by the way, they're all backed by PF, so there's money. It's just the way that they're being run in the footballing aspect is so poor. Like they have Fernando Hierro, the Real Madrid legendary defender, as their director, right?
Yeah.
Which and even some of the things he's saying in the press is moving mad. You know, especially when it came to the whole Ronaldo, is he staying, is he leaving, all this stuff. Um, and you know what it is with the Nasser. I genuinely think their problem will only be solved, and it's gonna hurt a lot of fans when I say this. But if Ronaldo was not there, because now Ronaldo is there, he wants his players for one, and two, you're gonna have to play for Ronaldo. You know, am I saying that Ronaldo is like he and his performances are an issue? Obviously not. He's still scoring goals. He's still doing this, yada yada. But there are gonna be certain games in which it's like he's too predictable. You know, and Nasser played I actually think in Nasser their best football they played last season when Pioli was there was when they played El Hilal in our stadium and they beat us 3-1. What they did was they sat back and then they hit in transition and Ronaldo was there to receive tapping. and they got a penalty scored. Like that, I think if Al-Nassr approached the game being the team that sits back and hit in transition, low key, it would help because like it benefits Ronaldo and the team. Whereas if you're playing with the ball, what happens is you're just trying to cross for Ronaldo. Otherwise, just be dynamic. But then again, if you're trying to be dynamic, Ronaldo doesn't like that because he wants the ball.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna play like that. I think they're gonna play more attacking because they just took my old manager, the Jabba the Hutt looking Jorge Jesus, the absolute bozo that thought playing Ali Blahi in 2025 was a good idea. So yeah, man, they think that they'll do good, but in reality, they're probably gonna suffer. It's okay. It's okay. We'll put them in their place next season when Inzaghi, one of the greatest managers today, will outcoach it. It is what it is, bro. There's levels to this game, bro. It's just levels to this game, bro. Bro. They have John Duran, yeah, was balling out at the start of the season, as the second half of the season, and then decided to dip.
No, because I feel like with John Duran, I don't know what's gone on with him.
But there's something going on personally with him, by the way. There was something going on personally with him, to be fair. But like again, like even with him, like there were times he was like one of the only players to be like selfish because he's like, "Pun this whole playing for Ronaldo, I can score goal. To hell, you mad?
That way, is it actually true? He's on about $1 million a week.
But a lot of players are on bare money a week, bro. I mean, it's
like I saw a clip, not a clip, but a photo of his whole contract. That's not
Bro, can I tell you how much Neymar was getting paid when he was at Al Hilal?
I guess about $750,000.
Bro, that guy was getting paid. Oh, why is it gonna sound crazy? He was getting paid 100 mil a year. The guy got paid 200 mil for the 2 years he was around.
How much is Mitrovic on? Good old Mitrovic.
Bro, I don't even know. Believe it or not, I actually don't even know. But like, not as much as like Neymar got. That's one thing I can tell you.
Oh, I miss Neymar, man. I miss Neymar.
By the way, I'm glad he's gone.
No.
I've rarely wore his shirt since because I have his shirt, by the way. I've rarely wore his shirt since he's left because, bro, the guy's been moving shady with us, bro.
Nah, allow Neymar in it.
Nah, man. Listen, I can tell you he's a baller. No problem. But like, but he moved shady, bro. My man would get injured, he'd leave and he'd do his whole party stuff, and then not focus on his recovery. Like what? Bro, focus on your recovery, bro. Get back on the pitch.
Is it true he played 5 games and won 5 trophies?
Yeah, actually, yeah. So during the season that we won, so here's the thing. He won around 4 to 5 trophies, yeah. So he won the league. So he won the Saudi Pro League. He won the Super Cup, King's Cup. No, sorry, he won 4 trophies. And then if you want to count that Super Cup the year prior, so yeah, 5, yeah.
Blood only played.
He played 7 games in total, by the way. 7 games in total. Like, when he came back last season during the AFC Champions League game against Istiklal or something, bro, the guy literally played 42 minutes, then got injured again.
The thing is, I love Neymar and I miss him, but you know what? He's at the point now, he might as well genuinely actually retire. Unless what he's doing is,
But he's playing in the Brazilian league and he's trying to ball out there. But it's just, why did you do this in the Saudi league, bro? Why?
I think what Neymar should do is complete his one last dance with Santos. Go to the World Cup next year because if he's fit, we know Brazil are going to keep him, right? And then I say after that, just
call it a day.
Yeah, call it a day. Neymar's one of my favorite modern day players, but yeah, it's at the point where it's just like, mate, what's in it? What's in it now for you? Do you know what I mean? There's nothing left. So yeah, he might as well just wrap it up. Do you know what I mean? Literally wrap it up. Big up, man. Guys, we're on 74 likes. Let's try and push towards 80. in the stream and if you're also watching on the playback. But yeah, man, before we wrap it up, bro, because it's been a good stream, man, because it's 2:30 here in the UK. I've got to nip out at 3:00. So, what time is it over there?
Bro, it's 4:28 for me.
Oh, 2 hours ahead. Let the people know, man. What you got coming up? Anything interesting on your channel?
Yeah.
What are you seeing at, man?
So, on my channel, in a few hours, I'm gonna be doing a show, inshallah, if things go to plan, with a Saudi content creator, Football Rig, on which we talk about things happening in the Prem, Saudi League, a little bit. We're gonna touch on the signings and all the stuff that happens in the game, that happens during the week. So yes, expect a lot of Liverpool Isak talks today in that show. And Akitika, we were gonna do that as well on Wednesday, but yeah, because delayed now, there's more news. It's more likely Isak and that. You know what I mean? Then I'm thinking of I'm gonna do a barn show on Sunday as well, inshallah. Just gonna premiere that one, and then on, was it Tuesday? I said, yeah, Tuesday. Even though it's usually on Thursdays, but for this week because I have things going on. Thursday, next Thursday, I'm gonna be doing heavyweight show, which I'm hoping Reacts is available then.
Yeah, I'll be available, man.
So yeah, that's the plans as of right now. Obviously, there's like, I sometimes do WWE watch-alongs. If you guys are interested, I do weekly promo class every Tuesday nights. So I'll probably have to heavyweight show next this coming week. I'll immediately go on to that show, with Jester and Omar, BYT Barca fan.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all about it, really, and obviously more Bayern new content, bro, and Hilal content.
Yeah, always, man. The people, if you're watching back on the playback, just type in either Zia Talks or it's the link is in the description anyway. So yeah, always got to help my brother out, man. Every time, make sure you smash the likes and subscribe on your way out. We are literally 64 now away from 2K. The channel is
big guy. Slap the likes and subscribe, otherwise you're like Darwin Nunes.
Mate, Darwin Nunes is going to be playing for your club.
Hey, listen, I have to compare somebody to somebody who's currently there. You know what I mean?
So, all right, we'll say.
He's saying link don't work. Let me put it through. Maybe I have to put it through the YouTube chat, not StreamYard. One sec.
Link don't work.
Yeah. Maybe I have to put it off my thingy. 1 second.
What, the link don't, what, in the description?
I don't know, but he's saying it don't work.
Let me have a look. Link don't work.
Oops. There you go. Hopefully that works now, guys. Yeah, see your link. There you go, guys.
Yeah, it's in the description where it says underneath my boxing channel, click.
Does it work now, Matt Anderson? Does it work now? Try the new one.
It works on my iPhone. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll just pin it. I'll pin the message. But...
Yeah, yes, he says yes, mate.
Oh, it's working now. Good. Yeah, big up to you, Matt, as always.
Big up, man.
But yeah, man, guys, I'll be back. Well, if anything big breaks, I don't know if the official bid goes in for Diaz. Here we go on that sense, or anything breaks on the regarding Alexander Isak situation. We'll go live. If not, we will have a video probably going out about 6-7 o'clock tonight. And then, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, man. We'll do the morning transfer show. And then at midday, we've got Liverpool AC Milan pre-season watch along. So we'll do that with the match reaction as well. If you like all that good sort of content, make sure you smash the likes and you're subscribing. And, yeah, big up as always, mate. Thank you again for coming on.
Big up, man. Of course, pleasure, man. Pleasure.
Always, bro. Always. And I'll be on we will be on heavyweight next week. I'm sure we'll chat again because
100%. By then, here we go is an all.
By then, there should be some development. There could even be development on Darwin. So hopefully, there's development on Darwin, Diaz, and Isak hat trick. But big up, man. Always coming on, bro. Appreciate you, guy.
Big up, man.
Take care, bro. Should have. Oh God.